Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who?
Let's get it, MP.
Association and the Oklahoma City Thunder are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask that you refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, scaring the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Attention Thunderbirds. We will be doing the destruction away to the next home game. The first pitch of the season will see the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Timberwolves come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire to thrust them to a third straight victory.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. ABC is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point guard. And for Oklahoma City, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. You look at the Thunder. They weren't able to steal one on the road. Now they need to get on the board to keep this close.
And that added bit of pressure isn't going to do him anything. However, it's not a series until someone wins on the road. The win tonight changes the whole landscape.
McDaniels, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Over Conley. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Now this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
The shot by McDaniels, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. Dort kicks to SGA. Pass to Holmgren. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And what a postseason they're having. 10 straight games without a loss. Historically, that puts them in the upper echelon.
Yeah, it's been done before, but not that often. And what's scary is it's given them some rest between series. That's a huge advantage the deeper you get into the playoffs. Yeah, you might have a little rest going into your game ones, but there's no substitute for fresh legs.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. McDaniels finds MP. Over in the corner, McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. Anthony Edwards on top. Michael Conley is second.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Over in the corner, Edwards. They get it again. ABC. The shot is good off the backboard.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Outside, Dort. To Holmgren. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets an open look and hits. SGA's got 8.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. ABC's got 3 assists tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Inside, here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
Hartenstein against MP. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Holmgren can't hit.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Floats it up for MP. That shot misses.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Holmgren outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for George. Bangs on the trifecta.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammates.
In the dunk by Holmgren.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Ingles in the corner. The trade. Rebound by Wallace.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
And that one drops.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. To the paint, wants to get it to Holmgren, and does. It's hauled in by MP.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Fires it up, and again it's Minnesota converting.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Wiggins. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Wiggins. And that's now 7 points for Chet Holmgren. To the left side wing. Has to DiVincenzo. MP, good. And it's 6 points for MP. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Minnesota also making some changes. MP's checked in for Reed. Clark comes in for McDaniel. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall.
Number 27, Rudy Gobert.
Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, ABC in the last matchup against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He had 36 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long. Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Conley's shot is off.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
Timberwolves passing it around. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
SGA against Conley. Holmgren the pass to Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
MP strong inside.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Holmgren with a screen on Conley. SGA, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Hartenstein. He can't get that one. Good defense by MP. Takes the 13-footer, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's ABC and the dunk by MP.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So on the floor for Minnesota, the guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's ABC in at the center position. Williams for 3, connects from 3-point range. Williams has got 5.
This is the kind of fire J-Dub plays with. He loves coming back with a 3 to answer the one his opponent just had.
Conley with the 3, MP. What a move, MP.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Brink. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
SGA with the ball. 17 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact. Now gets to the free throw line.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randall dishes to MP. Over in the corner, Edwards. Good, in the assist goes to MP. Edwards got 6 points in the quarter.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. George drills the three-pointer.
I tell you exactly the start to this half that you're looking for. He's taken 3 shots. He's made 3 shots.
Over in the corner, Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. Door to screen on Copper. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 mates.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Back to Edwards for the tie. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
SGA kicks to Dort. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. MP outside. Outside Edwards. For the lead. A nice shot by McDaniel. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks chill-sir.
Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over by Conley. Holmgren outside. Over in the corner, Dort. The Thunder with another miss.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3-ball back. Couldn't get it to fall.
Edwards, that's good.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Down low, here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's good. So Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from MP.
What a quality possession. MP cashing in down low.
Pass to Joe. Wallace kicks to Caruso. Back to Wallace. Now Joe. Higgins outside. The 3. Unable to get that one. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Thunder out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Jalen Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Wallace in at the small forward spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Master Williams lets it go from deep. ABC grabs the board. ABC has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. To the inside to take the lead. He's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. Caruso, a screen on Randall. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Outside Williams. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Williams.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Somebody he's up off the threes.
I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. For the Thunder, Chang, he's checked in for Wiggins. And SGA, he's subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Michael Conley, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. There was a sense of urgency. The coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
Thank you, Allen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks that one from the post. SGA's got 11 points here in just the second half. Timberwolves leading by 3. The shot's good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good, SGA.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Zhang. Edwards with the rebound.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
And it's good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. On in the look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's checked in for Jen. Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace. Dort outside. He drills the 3.
How big time was that from Luke Dort? So strong, so good.
It misses. Thunder trailing by 4. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, SGA. Dead-eye shooting from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Hartenstein with the rebound. Oklahoma City has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Now Holmgren. Williams has a screen for Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. It's good!
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea
see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Here's Hartenstein.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Holmgren. Three. Good.
Staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Now Edwards launches it. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Hartenstein fires. It's good. Hot off the lead pass.
Hartenstein, such a high IQ big man. This guy has a feel for when he should try to score it.
Edwards knocks down the three.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Outside Holmgren. Williams outside. No good from three.
Well, another Tin Cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. McDaniels fires. Another chance. That's in there.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
At the line for two.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, crucial free throws obviously gets this to 3 now, but it is still a one-possession game.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Now Edwards. Jumper is off. And now they foul it.